From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Well, welcome back. The cold and the wind, the big weather story for tonight. Still tracking a couple leftover flurries and snow showers as well, but those gusty winds really driving wind chill values well down into the teens and in some instances single digits. So that's what we have to look forward to out the door early tomorrow morning. Not too much to see off the Crystal City sky cam at this hour, but there's been some passing snow showers at times. Now for the almanac today, had a high temperature earlier of 37 degrees and a low of 28, but again feeling a lot colder when you factor in those gusty winds. And speaking of the winds, this is what we're anticipating moving forward through the overnight period through about noon tomorrow. You can see still persistent wind gusts upwards of 20 to 25 miles an hour, so not quite as strong as what we've had today. Today we had a peak wind gust of 48 miles an hour at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport, but nonetheless it's still going to be on the breezy side, and look what it's going to do to the wind chill values here out the door early tomorrow morning for the kids heading off to school, waiting at the bus stop, heading off to work. For you, look at this. Wind chill values between 5 and 10 degrees above zero, so definitely going to be a very cold start to the day, and we're not going to see much improvement as we progress through the day. Here's what we're tracking right now. Some lake-enhanced snow showers out there with those colder temperatures pushing over the lakes. And we'll zoom in even closer because you can see those darker shades of blue indicative of some more moderate snow from Montour Falls down through the Cayuta and Alpine Junction area. In those regions, some more moderate snow. And there could be some accumulations in that band of 1 to 3 inches. Of course, the winds will result in some blowing and drifting, some reduced visibility as well, so keep that in mind. But again, outside of those persistent bands, most areas looking at less than an inch of accumulation, not only tonight but through most of tomorrow. Now, temperatures at this hour falling back through the 20s, and again we're heading into the teens tonight, but feeling colder when you factor in the winds. Tomorrow's planner showing much of the day spent in the 20s. Some of the valley locations like Corning, Elmira may just top 30 degrees. But look what follows here as we go through the upcoming weekend and especially into early next week. Some much warmer temperatures will make a return. 35 is what we forecast today. Did a couple better, hitting 37 at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport. 20 for a low tonight with occasional snow showers, still brisk conditions. That 7-day forecast does show again, there's some warmer weather moving in as we progress through the weekend, and rain in the forecast on Monday, 46. Some 50s possible Tuesday and early Wednesday. All right, on to our trivia question for tonight. We're talking about lake effect snows, and on average, what areas get hardest hit each winter? Is it off of Lake Erie or Lake Ontario? Both get hit hard. And the answer is Lake Ontario. One of the reasons why Lake Erie typically freezes before the winter is done, and that shuts down the lake effect snow. But Lake Ontario is much deeper, and it remains wide open for lake effect snow. In fact, here's a look at snowfall totals for western New York, and you can see that bullseye there just east of Lake Ontario near the High Market area and the Tug Hill Plateau. 300 plus inches is their average seasonal snow total.